Premier Boyz, yeah. Yo, me and my team is the best in the world. You and your team looking stressed in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Then you and your team looking stressed in the world. Yo, me and my team getting caressed by curves, and you and your team getting arrested by the curb. Me my nigga, oh, he ain't do shit except the robbery, nigga. He gon' do 6. Come through, bitch, styled up with new kicks, payday flow ho, and I come with 2 chicks. Cause me and my team is the best in the world. Me and my team is the best in the world. Said me and my team is the best in the world. Best in the world, best in the world. Got a star on the sky, gentleman on the cup. And I know my team burns, we got sand in the cut. Ow. Premier Boyz.
What up, it's your man's Aaron Sands, and we are back at it again. You already know what it is. If it's Wednesday, it's the Premier Boyz podcast. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
It's your boy, the star Roddy Rod. Be in the building. What's good, Premier Boy fam? We here.
Well, it's Wednesday, so I guess you know what that means. The Premier Boyz podcast are back with another piece of dynamite for that ass. They call me Malimal. Long live the cheat.
And you already know what it is. It's Premier Boyz podcast. And before we continue on, Ken, you already know is out. You know, health stuff is going on with him right now, but we wish him a speedy recovery. Hopefully he gets back, 100% and joins us as a 4-headed monster known as Premier Boyz podcast. But until then, I'm holding it down as the host. You know what I'm saying? We hosting out here, bringing up all the topics and talking about all the real shit going on out here. But before we get into all of that, fellas, how are you doing this week? Like, what's going on with y'all?
Well, listen, man.
Just a regular week, I guess.
Here's Roddy.
Huh?
That's a good question.
So it's just been a regular week for me, just a regular work and home and regular. Nothing special happened this week for me at all. Just a regular week.
For me, this week has been just an interesting week of ups and downs. Not even so many downs, just I've experienced everything from really good joy and really good times. To the nervousness of talking about what's going on with me, to my family and everybody else, to the craziness of everything that happens around me on a daily basis. So I've experienced everything. It felt like a New York week, one of those weeks where it's hot one day, it snows the next day, it rains the next day, it's freaking brick ass the day after that, and then somehow it's 80 degrees the day after it was break. One of those type of weeks. That's how my week was. Ended off pretty decent.
Well, I wish I could say my week ended off, on a high note, but it's been a lot of stress-inducing stuff going on, especially with the stuff I've been planning, trying to get things together and everything. It's been a rather tough week, but I've been hanging in there, working on myself first and foremost, and just working on my side projects and everything, trying to get them off the ground, and honestly, just trying to keep a positive attitude through the storm. Sometimes things always get misconstrued. Where some things could mean one thing but actually be another, and not trying to get deep into it because we got a whole lot of stuff we got to touch on. Sometimes you're going to come across a little bit of adversity, but if you know how to work around it and keep the negative noise out and keep bringing the positive energy and the positive forces in, I think people will be better off. But what do I know? I'm just a guy who works at Chick-fil-A.
He's a Chick-fil-A.
Are you closed on Sunday, like that one gospel song?
Nah, bro. We open like these hoes' legs on a Sunday.
That's That was a complete opposite way I wanted to go. We could have talked about Jesus.
Now we're gonna say that for start time, but in the meantime, we're gonna get into it real quick, and we're gonna get into our topics. I'm starting off first. It's weird me starting off first because I'm used to the bro starting off his stuff off top first, then me. But fuck it, I'm gonna go first.
Messing me up too. Like earlier when he was about to start, I was just like,
it was a pause there. I ain't gonna hold you. It was a whole pause.
Back.
Like we gonna start.
Oh, we here.
We gonna start up with Pack It Up, and this one might be a little bit old, just like the person I'm talking about. But fuck it, you know, I like rehashing things like day old pizza. So we gonna get into it. Joe Buttons, bring that ass here. So I got a lot to say about that dude because you know I heard he might like that shit. So in case you have been living under a rock, Michael B. Jordan, he got Creed 3 coming out in theaters now. Go check it out. I haven't, but I will soon. Apparently he was getting interviewed by one of his former classmates who now became a podcaster, radio host, things like that, L'Oreal. And apparently they went to the same school together back in Newark. And also apparently he was the corny kid.
right.
So he confronted her on the red carpet saying like, oh, because she was trying to big it up like, oh, we went to Chad Science and just worked together.
I remember you.
Oh my God. And then homie was like, yo, I was a corny kid, right? I'm like, no. And she tried to backtrack it, knowing damn well she said he was corny. Tried to backtrack it, talk about, oh no, you ain't corny. You not corny. I misspoke. Like, no, I was a corny kid. It's all good. I'm a corny kid. It's all right. What up? You know?
Definitely threw some milk cartons at this nigga's head.
Oh yeah, threw a whole orange at that nigga for handing out his headshot.
Got an orange, like the kid from what's that thing, Scared Straight?
Yeah, it made him peel that orange and shit, bro. Back in Chad Science. Now he got his star on the Walk of Fame, and apparently, according to her, he's not the corny kid anymore. You know. But even though they pulled up her old tapes on her podcast saying that dude was corny, but what else? You probably asked it, right? Sans, what does got to do with Joe Buttons? I'm glad you asked. Apparently Joe Buttons' old ass decided to get on his podcast and talk about how Michael B. Jordan was talking down to like black women, even though L'Oreal is not black, you know, never claimed to be black. If you asked her if she was black, she'd be like, nope, she's something else. You know what I'm saying? But he's jumping out the window saying, oh, for you to sit there and talk down to a black woman, and you know, you're doing that at the most opportune time where you got the most eyes on you, that makes you corny. Keep in mind, he was saying this on his podcast while Melissa Ford was a guest on the show. Mm-hmm. So you already know he kind of had to sit there and save face. But my question to you guys is this: when did Joe Budden started caring about black women? No, for real. When did he start caring? Because it wasn't when he was dating them, because he usually date Latinas. He said it on his own.
Like Shahiri wasn't black? She wasn't Dominican?
Who? Shahiri, I think either Dominican or Puerto Rican.
Those are both black, unless she don't claim it, but she's still black. She don't get away from it.
Listen, if we were to ask them right now, would you claim black or Puerto Rican? 9 times out of 10, they claim Puerto Rican. They're not claiming black. You know what I'm saying? Right. You got Haiti right next door to the DR. Dominicans do not claim black at all.
You're 100% correct. You're 100% correct.
You know what I'm saying?
It's just weird because
they black,
bro. They colors darker than us.
I just got word from our executive producer that she's mixed. But even then, if you had to choose between the two, you know what I'm saying? Bro, they're not claiming black because typically you go down to those islands, you're talking about those Latin islands, they never really claim black, even though if you dig back deep in their heritage, you know, they are. But it wouldn't be something that's claimed. My problem with this situation is this. Joe Budden is coming off hella corny for calling another man corny for standing up for himself. You know what I'm saying? Where was the corny vibes when you were sitting there, you know, smacking women in the face or sexually harassing women on your podcast? Isn't that how you lost your Cash App deal?
Ooh, Lord. Sam's coming with receipts and fire. What happened?
I'm pretty sure
What
that's how
happened,
you
bro?
lost your... bro.
He didn't sign a copy of Pump It Up for you, bro? What happened?
The fuck?
Nah, fuck. We ain't pumping shit up, bro. We ain't pumping that shit up. That shit corny now. It's 2023. All right?
No love
Niggas don't even play.
No
Niggas
love
don't-
lost, bro. Nah, because this is, and mind you, this is personal. It's not personal, but it hits home to a certain extent because once upon a time, not long ago, I was the corny nigga. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Now we get into this fucking bag, bro. Now we get into it. You know,
Talk about it.
We transform our lives to be better than the people that said that we were corny, the people that thought that we were corny for doing different shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I tell you that right now. Bitch ever come to me talking about, oh, I'm corny. I'm like, yeah, I may be corny, but this dick ain't, nigga. Like, the fuck you talking about? You know what I'm saying? So in short, yeah, Joe Budden, you definitely got to pack it up for that whack ass take, especially with your history dealing with black women. If anybody should be perceived as corny in those situations, it should be your ass. So yeah, Joe Budden, you need to pack it the fuck up.
Get that shit the fuck up out of here, Joe. Listen,
Damn, Joe.
I completely agree with your energy on this, bro.
On
Like,
the before. Oh wow.
we're not gonna make it seem like Michael B. Jordan just came and pressed that woman on some whack shit. She tried to play herself when she spent all that time playing him. You don't get to play somebody and then choose how they treat you when you think they better than you.
Exactly. Like that's my thing, and a lot of people don't take that shit into consideration, especially coming up where we came up from too. You know what I'm saying? Like we all went to the same high school. We knew what this shit is.
Exactly.
So people may think, "Oh, Ron, you're taking this personal." Well, I guess I'm taking it fucking personal. If you think
Talk
that's
about it,
crazy, unfucking subscribe because
Talk about it.
if you feel like you the type that could be like, "Oh, well, he shouldn't have came at her like that," or he was corny for doing that, bro, you could get packed the fuck up too.
Kenna's gonna kick our ass for being so aggressive on this episode.
Robin?
That Kenna's gonna kick our ass for being so aggressive on this episode.
Yeah, because
But-
we're usually more cordial than this. I get, this is what happens.
Right.
Ken don't pull up. Next thing you know, niggas go crazy. Like
It's like World War III up there.
Are we going crazy out here?
niggas going WWE3 out this bitch. Roddy, what you don't like this week?
Man, I know I say this all the time, but I don't like the fact that these that the MCA employed all these damn cops in the station, and I assume they just standing there like, my nigga, y'all need to spread out. Like, I figure y'all there to protect crime, but why is 3 or 4 of y'all on the platform and nobody's on the mezzanine? Why you got like that? You got like 50 people running through the gate. Hell no! I thought the purpose was to freaking help with fear evading and crime. Like, somebody help me out with that.
Here's my shit with that though. You know what I'm saying? You think about it like this. They getting rid of the booths in a lot of these stations and shit. So they replacing the niggas that's in the booth. They're like, nah, you're not gonna be in the booth no more. Get your ass up. Get off them dumplings. And
they be sitting comfortable in there for 8 to 10 hours though. But yeah.
Huh?
I said they do be sitting comfortable in there for 8 to 10 hours. So yeah.
Yo, facts. I shit you not. I got a quick story time. Story time with Aaron Sands, real quick.
What we talking with Aaron Sands?
All right, so real quick, I'm pulling up on a Taj, right? Yeah. It's one of those nights where I gotta catch my train before it leaves at 2 a.m. because if not, I'm stuck in the city till the morning, right? I pull up to the 23rd Street, go uptown and shit. I see a nigga in a train, and he's in the booth. Your man's is just knocked, bro. Phone in hand, head down. I'm like, bro, you wilding as hell. Fuck it, I'm hopping. So I hop. And I could understand, so I understand seeing the MTA saying, hey, y'all spending way too much time in them booths, y'all making way too much money, get up out these booths and walk up and down the platform for like a good 7-8 hours. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like them booths are so comfy, niggas could be getting head in there, you wouldn't even know.
That's crazy.
I believe it.
I wish. Now I wish I would have ever got the job because it would have been me. Would have been me. Niggas would have been hopping their ass off.
Yo, nah, that's crazy. Like, first of all,
but they can't. But unless they have somebody else there, they're not supposed to leave the booth to do anything else until they relief come.
Right.
That's crazy.
I'm opening that booth door, getting relief. What's up?
Real nigga, what's up?
Right. Nah, you already seen like the conductors taking their side chicks to drive the trains and shit. So it's like,
oh yeah, so they out here wilding.
Facts. If you listen, if you got your side chick driving the D train, and I ain't talking about the one where you and your friends show up, but you know what I'm saying, like. If you got your shorty riding the D train and shit, Express Coney Island bound type shit, and then you put that shit on social media, can you imagine what going on in the booths? Fuck all that. Can you imagine what goes on in them little ass closets they be having?
What about the fucking break room?
Yo, they be getting down. Don't let nobody
forget it.
They be getting down right next to them homeless dead bodies. They be shoving in that closet too.
Woo!
I forgot about that. Right.
Oh my God! What? Wait, hold on, because I was about to make an ass mouth joke. What are we talking about here?
All right, so there was a report, right, from New York City Transit, especially like pre-pandemic, where there was a lot of niggas, right, especially a lot of homeless people. They would be, they'll sit there, they'd be in the train stations, they'd be living there, but they also be dying there too. But help don't come quick enough because you're in a train station. So what happened? What do you do? So lately, a lot of people, like the train workers, they've been putting the bodies, right, in like them little closets that be in the train station.
That is insane,
bro.
Can we not just call the coroner?
I mean, they do. They come eventually. They go in the closet. They get,
they leave the body there until they come. What is the matter with these niggas?
Yo, but nah, think about
Vietnam.
Nah,
but yo, you can imagine how much people jump the train per freaking day. So hey,
no, hey.
I'm crying.
You're not turning the train to a homeless burial ground. Call the coroner. Get the niggas out of there.
Albert, you say call the coroner, right? Watch this. You a train worker, right?
Mm-hmm.
You in the last like 10 minutes of a double because something.
Nah.
For hear me out.
Okay.
You in the last 10 minutes of a double, right? You like, yo, I can't wait to get the hell up out of here. Link up with the fam, turn up with the bros, and then you see a homeless dude, right? You tap on him, and you like, hey, yo, man, you good? But he's not good. In fact, he went home to see the Lord. But you got 10 minutes. You got 10 minutes on your shift, and you know for a fact this shit might take you into like double overtime. You feel me?
Actually, you gotta wait there and all that, right?
What are you gonna do? Are you gonna call a coroner and wait like 45 to an hour for the nigga show up to sit there and get him up out of there? Or are you gonna stuff him in the body, clock out, and then go do your thing?
Nigga, neither.
He
It gets 10 minutes till I clock out. I see a dead nigga, I'm gone. I'm gonna keep watching if I really don't care about the dead nigga that much. But I'm not going to take my time, take it upon myself to put an already dirty dead nigga on my shoulder or in any capacity in my body parts. Not even my hands, and lift this nigga up, possibly over my shoulder like cardboard, and put him in a fucking closet. Call the coroner. Tell a nigga on your way out, yo, I don't think that nigga good. And keep it going. They can't legally keep you beyond your hours anyway. Fuck them niggas. Call the coroner. We not putting dead bodies in the train stink already enough to come to find out. I smelled. I was on the train like the other day, not even the other day, yesterday. I remember a whiff flew through the train. God damn, there gotta be a homeless nigga. Now I'm thinking it gotta be a dead homeless nigga stashed because a nigga didn't want to do overtime.
I ain't gonna hold y'all, and this is gonna be a hot take. I don't give a fuck.
I look like you look you was out the door, man.
Fuck that nigga's going in the closet.
You out the door by the stairs.
I promise you on everything. If I want to leave that bad, I'm leaving that nigga there. He waiting for the train. He nodded when I said something. He must have nodded after. I'm gone.
You gonna be like, yo, that nigga was alive on my shift?
Yes, nigga.
There's protocols for all of this shit, bros.
I said, hey, are you okay? He lurched a little bit. I didn't know it was a dead lurch.
You heard a nigga go, and you was like, I bet.
That's it. It's 10 minutes. I'm going home.
Yo,
I'm not even checking if the nigga's alive. That's how, if I'm really ready to go home. Because imagine, okay, Sans, your same example.
Okay.
You still got to spend time to pick up this dead nigga, find an appropriate closet. If we're doing this much, find a closet that's not already full of dead homeless niggas. I feel like it'll still take you more time.
I ain't gonna hold you. It depends on what station it is, though. Cause nah, that ass. Cause if it's like Livonia or some shit, then yeah, I'm just gonna leave the nigga there. Cause niggas die in Brownsville all the time, B. It probably won't be no different.
They gonna throw that nigga in the train yard and fucking settle.
But if it's like somewhere like Atlantic Avenue, Barclays, or like 42nd and shit, bro, I'm calling for help. There's mad niggas at 42nd Street or Atlantic Avenue, Barclays, bro.
If it's mad people around, of course I'm calling for help because I know I don't have to say, hey, I think that guy over there has a problem. I gotta go though. My kids. I don't even got kids. My kids. We out. But if I'm the nigga that's expected to do something about it, nothing will be done about it.
Damn, son, the irresponsibility.
Not at 10 minutes.
I feel you though.
Roddy, what you doing about this? This is your topic. What you doing about that? You leaving them or you calling? Or you put them in the closet?
I'm acting like nothing happened. The next person going to clean that shit up, boy. Or the supervisor who's over me is going to take care of that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's above. It's above me.
Apparently, shit.
Nigga, that nigga's soul is above us now, nigga.
That nigga in the shadow realm. I was gonna leave you there. That's crazy.
Hey.
But Chief, what do you think of these cops? Are they wasting it? What are they doing? Should they be spread out? Like, what do you think about that?
Oh, I'm 50-50. Here's why I'm 50-50, right? It's because crazy niggas are on the train all the fucking time.
Yeah, but they congregating to get on the platform in one area, like sometimes 3 to 4 of them. I figure they should spread out.
I mean, you right, but at the same time, they trying to stay together just in case the crazy nigga get out. Like you get the crazy nigga off the train by yourself. Now you gotta wait till the backup come from all the way up the train. I don't know. I'm saying
downstairs, right?
I'm saying the reason they have their police presence is fucking terrible. because they're looking for hoppers. It's a $2. It's a $2 fare to hop in.
They're not even attacking the hoppers though. At my station at
They was there for the hoppers.
Yeah, I'm saying at my station, them niggas be opening the gate. They be standing there chatting. I've been seeing people hop and open that gate and everything.
I ain't gonna hold you. I had somebody do that for me. Actually today, I was going. I left work, went to 33rd Street. I see these young kids. First of all, like nowadays, I don't look at young kids like young kids. I look at them like adults because they be doing adult shit. This little nigga hopped over the turnstile and hit that door. At least like 10 of us just walked through the door. It was dudes that I was about to swipe the card.
That's the daily shit, bro. As soon as somebody hit that door, everybody running.
Bro, I saw people that was literally about to swipe their shit, stop swiping their shit, and then going through the door.
Them niggas probably have paper, not even limited, right?
Yo, Sans, I hope you know that, like, I'm pretty sure if this ever comes up again, you've lost your right to plead the fifth. This nigga said,
bro, I ain't gonna hold you. I got tickets out right now behind that shit.
My son just gunned himself though.
Listen, I got tickets on that shit right now. I dare nigga to sit there and come me to court. They gotta find me first. Alvin, what you got for Out of the Sky?
So, Out of the Sky, I had two things I wanted to do, but I had to start with this just because of what yesterday was and how we gonna do it. So I'll start with this for yesterday, and I think this will be Out of the Sky. I'm not gonna say it yet because I had a whole thing that I prepped for it. Okay, so an artist by the name of Jermaine Williams once told us all that the greatest of all time died on March 9th.
That's a fact.
So this Out of the Sky 7 is a low-key, short little tribute to Biggie, and maybe just an expansion on some of his work and things like that. Because this is the guy that made me want to rap. Like, he's the first influence that hit my head and made me say, I love rap. Little story time. It was 1997. Now, I'm young. I'm 7 years old. I'm not paying attention to things like days and stuff. I don't got a schedule yet. People just send me to school. But I remember my dad, he went and got Life After Death. And he was bumping it. I mean, his favorite song is a song I can no longer listen to because it features R. Kelly. But man, some say the X make the sex spec. Come on, somebody finish it.
Jack love make you want to connect to the back. Yeah. Shivering,
tongue delivering. Come on, Roddy.
Chills off that spine, that ass is mine.
There you go. We have an icon here, man. And I remember hearing it over and over. And I remember my dad had the tape. He didn't even have the CD. He had the tape. And every time we get in the car, we bumping it. Going Back to Cali was my favorite song to ride with. Ride right.
I got a question after you, Valley. Going though.
Going Back to Cali was my favorite song off that album to ride to because that bass is retarded for no reason.
That shit way too West Coast. I like that shit.
Chef's freaking kiss. You can say what you want about Stevie J and the things he does with his personal life, but that man behind the keys is on point.
Yes, he is.
That man different behind the keys.
That's a fact. He earned every dollar he wasted. But that's even to this day. If I start a car ride and that song come on, I'm driving extra fast. Don't get me in a Charger or something like that. I'm hurting everybody.
That is something.
Yo, imagine sitting there playing that shit, right? And you on the West Coast already.
Listen, I plan to play that when we go to Cali. We got to do a Cali trip one of these days. I plan to play it. I plan to play all.
We with them with it.
We gotta watch out our neighborhoods though. I'm learning there's a lot of different rules about me.
Yeah, you gotta like watch out, right? For like, oh fuck. Watch out for Not even just the neighborhood, just on color shit in general.
They color bang out there. They still neighborhood. They neighborhood and color bang. Nigga, how you gotta be? How your gang banging is alphabetized and put together by color and location. These niggas are organized out there.
That's what I'm saying. Like that shit is wild. Like you sit there, you know, you can't even like. Not only you not banging in the sense of the color shit, the like Latin Kings and shit like that, but also you banging on a sense where I gotta put this. If you like 3 blocks from me and you fuck my bitch, we beefing. You feel me?
All right.
And you fuck my bitch is like the secondary type shit.
That's the thing. That's just it. You fucking my bitch is a secondary. It took a second. He's like, it's the secondary.
You suck this dick and he a Southside Crip? Oh fuck no.
Oh my Lord.
I got a question for y'all.
What's the question?
Name your top 3 Biggie songs.
I could do that.
Same here.
Let me see. My top 3 Biggie songs. I feel like I've made a list before. But if I had to choose top 3, let me see.
Rest in peace, B.I.G. March 9th, never forget.
What's with this whole... Let me see. I would say... Coming in at number 3 would be Sky's the Limit.
That's your number 3?
That's my number 3. It's one of my favorite songs by him because it's so introspective. Like, it's like the song is like, it feels like the last song he wrote.
Yeah.
Like he's going through his life talking after realizing the master enterprise and I ain't have to be in school by 10. I then began to encounter with my counterparts on how to burn the block apart. He's talking about his life. And then he talks about how his life transitioned, right? Syringe sold separately, Frank the Deputy, quick to grab my Swiss and Wesson like my dick was missing to protect my position, my quantum mile lair. While we out here say the hustler's prayer, if the game shakes me or breaks me, I hope it makes me a better man. Right? That was his kind of thing. That's why that song got me like because I'm really listening. You're listening because what people tend to forget when we talk about Biggie as this magnanimous person,
his storytelling's on point though.
No, not even the storytelling. We forget that he was a freaking like we're listening to a 19-year-old kid.
19,
20, 21, 22, 23. He died at 24. No, he died at 25. He only debuted at like 19. We're listening to like a kid grow up.
Yeah.
And that's why I like I will always come back to Sky's the Limit. Plus 112 on the hook. Never heard that. What's your number 3? Hold on. Let's go in order number 3. Because my mind is like, I don't want to skip a song. Like my mind is trying to get the right song. Roddy took me off guard. Let's go around.
My number 3 would be Nobody Till Somebody Kills You. That's my number 3.
That song is dead ass like my number 5.
I don't know. Like for me, like first of all, it comes down to the beat. And it's like the beat gives me like hottest day of summer type vibes, high noon type shit. And then you gotta go to work. And you work out. You gotta go to work and you work for the fucking parks department on the hottest day of the year. All these kids. That's how that beat feels.
Facts.
Like it's good, but it's a lot. But it's fitting for the song and it's fitting for the song. And in hindsight, it's like shit. It's a fact. Because you look at not only just Biggie, but a lot of the rappers we lost between now and then, a lot of them, let's be real, we didn't really know a lot of their shit. But then when they die, they legends. They're, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Right about the shit. Nobody was.
No, you're telling the facts. You're telling facts. There's still people that think that Juice WRLD and the XX Testacion is a legend to this day.
And I respect their opinion on that. But Juice WRLD and XX Testacion are not legends. One of them we end up losing because he had drugs in the whip and he had to hide it, so he took all of those drugs, and that's unfortunate. One thing XXX Tentacion got known for was getting knocked the fuck out on stage and dissing Drake.
Yeah. Now Drake is about to be on trial for actually freaking killing him. Like he got niggas up in there.
Drake is always getting some shit, man, for being that music sexual, bro.
He really is.
Not that ass.
He's earned his negative stripe.
It's like he's always placed in the scene of the crime just because of who he is, boy. And his association to everybody.
Yeah. But no, like
let's not stray off.
I wouldn't want to include them as legends, but it's true. You really nobody. Somebody kills you or you die. You feel me? So that shit seems a bit fitting, especially for Biggie's case too. It's kind of like hindsight. So I put that up there as my number 3. Roddy, what's yours?
Big Papa song, nice little R&B smooth song. You already know. The little Isley Brother sample feels right to listen to. You know.
That's a good one. I love Big Papa. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Come on, somebody finish it.
Throw your hands in the air if he's a true player.
No, please don't shoot up. You know what's fucked up? It was some hindsight in there too, because niggas was like, "Oh, whatever you do, please don't shoot up the place." And then Diddy dumbass gonna be like, "Wow."
Yo, you're foolish. I never thought of that
bro.
to this day, and now I can never listen to this song.
Yo, this episode is damn explicit already. Go on though.
It's like for real, like you really gonna ask why and then shoot up the place? Come on now. That can't be my top 3.
Yo, niggas did not have babies that night. Shout out to Shine. But
Yeah,
we ain't forget, nigga. You doing better now though.
well, thankfully, because it took him a minute. At least he end up like yeah, I'm not going there.
He said, "Let me back down."
Damn, you on one today.
My number 2 favorite Biggie song. This one would actually have to be "Suicidal Thoughts."
Oh, that's
that first album. What were you saying?
that's some deep shit though. I ain't gonna.
That's deep. Yeah, I like Suicide Those too.
Like, it's a song. Like, I like the songs that really like let you into the mentality. Because a lot of what I don't like about music is the inauthenticity of saying I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, I'm this, I'm that, without letting you know that there's some effects to being this and that. There's a reason why everybody ain't saying this and that. It's because there's some effects. Now you got these punk people out here perpetrating like they are, messing up the code. This song right here shows you where somebody's mind state could get to when you thinking you're the worst person in the world, but you're doing whatever it takes to just survive a day. You understand what I'm saying?
I'm not gonna hold you. Like, I could definitely 1,000% agree to that, especially dealing with my own personal struggles with those thoughts, and just trying to get through a day by day situation. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to make it to like the end of the night. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So to go through it and then hear Biggie talk about what he's going through and shit like that, I'm like, damn, I can definitely see this. I can relate to that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm going through it within myself. I'm going through that battle within myself.
Right.
I'm going through people with not liking me and shit like that, not fucking with me, even though they say they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I can definitely relate to that. That's why I say it's a really deep track.
Yeah, man. That's a deep one too, yo. It's crazy, man. How his music really speaks and you can really relate. Like, you're there. Like, I love big storytelling to the point where like you can resonate and put yourself in what he's saying.
When it comes to that Life After Death album was a masterwork.
Damn right.
Felt like a movie.
Yeah.
My number two, if we're going on number twos, my number two would be Hypnotized.
Biggie, can't you see? Sometimes the words can hypnotize me.
Hypnotize.
That's my shit. The beat for that fucking that Herb Alpert sample, fucking chef's kiss. First off,
Phenomenal.
I forgot. Was that the Hitman who did that one?
Yes, it was. That's Stevie J again.
Stevie J, man. Same shit.
Let me make sure I'm not lying. I'm gonna make sure I'm not lying, but
Your boys fact check. But yeah, while the chief looks up that, we're gonna discuss it inside real quick. Like the beat itself was infectious. When that shit dropped, this was especially after he died, like the month after he died.
That's right.
Like when Hypnotized played, I think they dropped that shit the day he had that drive-through where he drove through Best Side last.
Yeah.
They played Hypnotized and niggas went bonkers.
That's true.
But that goes back to the story I was trying to tell earlier. That was the first time I heard Biggie getting played so loud. I fell in love with Biggie right then and there. And then my sister told me that was his funeral. I didn't know how to feel.
Yeah, that's crazy because like you're like in your shoes, right? You're getting an idea of what you're hearing, and you're like, damn, this shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then you hear that he died.
Right. Immediately as I'm loving the song.
It's tough. It's a tough situation. But yeah, like outside of that, Hypnotized, like that's when you got like I feel like that was like peak Biggie.
It was definitely probably his best, like pure. No, that's juicy.
Like if you talk about like flashy bars, if you talking about flashy get money bars, that was like the best of best at that time. Before that was the best at that time pre Big Pimpin'.
Wow. Huh. That's dope, yo.
Look, D-Dot actually produced Hypnotized. D-Dot, Diddy, and Amin Ra. I've actually met Amin Ra before.
Bro, that shit. I'm telling you. Roddy, what's your number two?
My number two was Get Money.
Ooh.
Get Money.
Yeah, man.
You messing with C's and Leo at the Alamo?
Yeah, man. Like Get Money. I don't know, something about that song, the lyrics. It's just a good vibe, yo. Put it on. Know all the words, just vibing to it. Like,
It's.
I know it's a Junior Mafia track, but yo, sorry.
Might as well be big.
Basically, Big and Kim to me.
Yeah.
Just flowing on a great ass song, Even Kim bars was on point. Shit. And what's something I read about too is that he fucking wrote for Kim on her stuff.
Yeah. He got reference tracks. It sounds weird as hell hearing him rap about his pussy.
Yo, it's crazy because you can tell definitely like who was writing what, especially with her last shit. Between her last shit and then her first Junior Mafia shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? LaBella Mafia and her hardcore shit is stark contrast, and you can tell it shows in terms of like everything. So, all right, Alvin, what's your number one?
And the number one favorite Biggie song of mine. It's favorite or best? I might be fucking up.
No, favorite.
Okay. So my number one favorite Biggie song of all time. Okay, I've been doing this list correctly. My number one favorite Biggie song of all time. This is a tough one because I can deadass put on both his all of his albums pretty much and just ride. Except Nasty Girl, because somebody's verse was weak as hell on that. I think it was Nelly's.
You talking about the remix?
Yeah, I'm gonna spring a leak. I'm gonna change the sheets. Gotta change.
I don't announce that. Go on.
I don't know. I like the original better than the remix. Because a lot of people they got on that song just say they got on the Biggie track.
That is fact.
That's a whole fact. That's not even a lie.
That's why that whole duets album came about.
Like, at that point, I feel like niggas was trying to just make money, just for the sake of making money.
It was a cash grab.
Yeah, it's like Pop
100%.
Smoke, like the last Pop Smoke stuff.
Yep. Shout out to Diddy for the cash grab. But favorite Biggie song? Unbelievable.
Really?
Yep.
Wow.
It was a song that made me like start freestyling because I heard him rap on it and then I just started going. So I have like a connection to Unbelievable. You know, the CeeLo is unbelievable. It's unbelievable with the Michael sample.
Oh yeah.
It is. Michael and Biggie are like a potent combination. I really wish that neither of them passed so that they could have worked more together because they work well together.
That is a fact.
He did. My number one, a lot of people would think it'd be Juicy, right? Because you know the whole Rax Rich type shit. It's really not. Number one favorite Biggie song, it's funny as shit, is Dead Wrong.
Ooh, that was my number 4.
Like, I ain't gonna hold you.
But I like M's verse better than Biggie's. Okay.
I'm a fan of Savage bars. Like shit you just can't come back from. You know?
You like that horrorcore shit?
In a sense, you know what I'm saying? Like that's kind of my thing. Especially when the delivery is like super on point, and that's what I got there. Like I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like I can respect the grittiness of it. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you know, I'm really like my ears are open to like all the beats and shit. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's some shit that you just even walk. You just gotta walk on and talk mad shit.
That's a fact. And Biggie talked.
He definitely did, though.
One thing we got to talk about when we talk about Biggie is just the type of shit he says when he gets in his "I hate you" bag. Like this man said, this nigga said, slid him down the back and threw salt in the wound. This nigga said, your mother was fiending for the dick. And the chick not ugly, love. My shit got rocked quick. How you say that to somebody?
Yo, listen, like that's the thing. So my thing is like, yo, if I looking at that, it made me want to see Biggie like in battle rap on Damn Near. You know what I'm saying?
That's the thing. You got to remember, he came from that.
Wait, say that again.
You got to remember, he came from that.
Yeah,
That's 100% his lane.
Facts.
like that was like a whole situation. So yeah, like my number one for that. Yeah, Dead Wrong.
Roddy, it's on you.
My number one, Warning.
Ooh.
Like, tell you the storytelling. Paging me at 6:40 in the morning, crack of dawn, and
On it.
See who's this page me and why.
yeah, like the flow, the storytelling, like I freaking to the point wherever that song come on, I have to freaking rap along with him. Like it's crazy. Like one is definitely that song. Like you know that song you sing along to when it comes on like crazy. So that's my number one right there because of that. But you know what's crazy, y'all?
What?
More Money, More Problems don't even feel like a Biggie song, even though sometimes, like, because even though it's on his album, it feel like a song that was meant to be on No Way Out, but Biggie was featured on it for some reason.
Right. It was like a Diddy. It was a Diddy song with a Biggie feature.
That's what it feel like. So when I try to look for it and play it, I always feel weird. Like, wait a minute. For some reason, this feel like it should have been on No Way Out because you got Diddy and Mace all over, and then Biggie's the last verse.
But Biggie did kill the verse.
Of course.
No.
Almost every guest verse he did too for Diddy back then too.
And just as an aside, Mr. Gentleman's favorite Biggie songs are "Sky's the Limit." So he got one with me, "Warning." He got one with you, Roddy, and the one different one he got is "One More Chance," which probably would have been my number 5.
One More Chance would have got like an honorable mention, honestly, because as much dirt I did in my day, I always wanted one more chance.
Stupid.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, I was just fucking the rules. I was gonna get right back. Give me one more chance. A lot of times I didn't get the one more chance, but you know, be nice. Sure.
One more chance had to be my number 5 or something. Like, yeah.
And that right there is Out of the Sky. Unless you guys, I know you had the tribute for Biggie. I didn't know if you said you had 2.
No. We're gonna leave it just at Biggie, greatest of all time, passed on March 9th. And we're gonna wrap it up, bring it back from the sky down to the planet. Let's get on to this premiere news, guys.
All right, so we're going to get right into premiere news, and we getting right into it with the following topic. U.S. House of Representatives Committee approves bill giving Joe Biden full authority to ban Chinese social media app TikTok. Fellas, what's your thoughts?
Whoa. Full authority to ban TikTok? Why? Why do we care? Why are we so mad at TikTok again? Can somebody elucidate that for me? Somebody put me on. What the fuck does another social media app? Why is this one the one that needs to be banned?
All right, so I've done my research, right?
Mm-hmm.
And apparently there's a big reason why they're trying to get Joe Biden to wake up out of his slumber and ban TikTok. Basically, TikTok recently updated their new terms of service, and the shit they got up there is pretty crazy. It's as little as this, dropping cookies on your phone real quick. That way you can see other ads based off what you looked at on the app. So tracking your information, tracking your contacts log, tracking your location, even down to the keystrokes.
Facebook and Google do half of that shit anyway.
Right.
Which is true.
So, come on, somebody got to help me. Why are we singling out TikTok? Is it because the dancers will keep niggas there longer to watch the ads? What are we doing? Is it just because China has access to advertising information? Nigga, half our shit is made in China.
They saying also that kids spend way too much time on this, so they want to limit to 30 minutes a day for the teens and stuff. I was reading up about that too.
We have child preferences for that. Can we do something more important with our time, government? Nigga, we got more people. We got buildings. We got niggas losing their jobs in technology because they can't get in school, and y'all niggas is banning TikTok? Who didn't pay up?
Now, here's my thing. Here's my thing with this. I could see them banning TikTok for like federal employees, like employees that literally work in DC, work in like House of Representatives and things like that. Mainly because when you're tracking all of this, you're getting tracked and everything like that, you don't want your information to fall into the wrong hands. And with the folks who work in the government, who work at high levels of government, I could understand the why. At least on on government devices. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Because we're not going to act like China isn't trying to be the biggest superpower in the world. You know what I'm saying? We're not going to act like that's not a thing while we're trying to discuss whether you identify as a potato or as a fucking onion. You feel me? While we trying to figure out who identifies as what, China's about, you know what I'm saying? China's close to becoming the next biggest superpower. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. Right. No, because here's the we went to school together. You mentioned that earlier, right?
This is facts.
Once they got over niggas fighting on Skonex, what did they do to the computers?
Oh shit! I think I graduated by that time, bro.
No, you was still there.
Was I there, or was I like visiting?
You was there.
I don't remember that far back.
They definitely took Solex off the site, though. They definitely.
I don't remember that
when
far
they
back.
started banning websites.
Oh yeah.
They didn't really start banning.
So if you think they could do that to our poor ass hood ass Brooklyn school, do you not think they could do that? Do you not think they would already forcibly do that to government employees? They already had the good shit on they shit. They can't do shit. They lock them computers down. You can only do the thing you're supposed to do. That's it. We do not need to waste time banning TikTok because Chinese people may or may not hack us. They doing it anyway. 16-year-olds hack the Pentagon. All right? For fun. They weren't even trying. I need you to understand, if they doing it, they already doing it, or if they can't do it, or they're already doing it. Just those two things.
I don't know. I mean, my thing is this, right? I can understand it in a governmental sense, but at the same time, for a lot of average everyday people, a lot of people make money on TikTok. You know what I'm saying? Especially in a situation where COVID's over, people stop getting those PPPs and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta go back to work. You gotta eventually go back to work and get your money. You feel me? People are working online now and they're trying to push their products. What better location to put your products on than TikTok? You know? Whereas Extra E is a lot easier for you to go viral than it is on Facebook or IG or even Snapchat. You know? So I would say, I feel like if you're banning TikTok, you're kind of, I don't want to go off the rim and say you're banning free speech. You kind of are, honestly. And
you definitely
are. I thought this was America.
Facts. You haven't told me one good reason, like one real valid reason why we have to spend time, why we have our lawmakers spending time on this. Because if that's the case, ban all social media. Let's go into fascism. Let's call it a day.
Well, here's the thing. That would be a bit too extreme, but let's keep it a buck. We already know there's two different versions of TikTok. You got the Chinese version, which at a certain point is like a bit more educational, shows you how to do food shit. Kids can't go on it after a certain time. There's actually a limit to where
I didn't know that.
Yeah, there's a point. There's a time in the day where the app is not working. It's shut down, and if you're under 8 or whatever, you can't even go on the bitch. If you're older or whatever like that, you get a lot of educational stuff. You know, you learn more about information and things like that. But then we over here in America, we get the twerking version. We get the crap version of TikTok. You know what I'm saying? There's two different versions of TikTok. I need people to understand it. That's a big deal. You know, so it goes back to
news to me already, boy.
Huh?
This is news to me. It's the first time I'm hearing about the other version. I thought it was not. I knew about it, but I thought it was just evolved type of thing. It wasn't still available type of thing, because TikTok's been around for a while before it exploded over here and became what it is today.
And that's the thing. And to see the differences in that is a big deal, because if they're learning that over there, and we're getting, it's basically they're getting oxtail, rice and peas, and plantains, and we're over here eating fucking McDonald's because we're Tell you that ain't crazy. But
Yeah.
moving on, next topic we got Nicki Minaj. She started her own own record label. Forgot what was the name of it, guys? It was like Green.
I don't even know the name. I don't even know the name.
Trying to pull it up. Hold on, give me a second. I'm working on it right now. Meanwhile, while I'm looking this shit up, like the fucking podcast, bro, we work way too fucking hard.
Like, subscribe, get our latest episodes, Premiere Fam.
You know what I'm saying?
And also get a notification when we drop it.
Let's chill. No, seriously, please.
Like that. Like the podcast. Likes are free. So is the show. All right. So yeah, according to Complex, Nicki Minaj announced the official launch of her own record label on the latest episode of Queen Radio. She's not giving up the name of it yet, but the roster includes, and let me know if y'all heard of any of these people. Spoiler alert, I haven't, but if y'all did, please let me know. The roster includes Nana Fofi, Tate Cobain, Rico Dana, and London Hill, just to name a few.
Lana Sophie sounds familiar, maybe?
I don't know none of these effing people.
But with all like, even though like she started her label and everything, she's still up to her old tricks. This in Meg Thee Stallion and her new song Ruby Red Samurai or some shit. Apparently talk about how she don't fuck with horses since Christopher Reeve. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, how do we wait? How do we know that's a diss? Like,
bro, she don't fuck with horses since Christopher
Meg
Reeve.
Thee Stallion is a stallion, but is that's just the whole connection? I feel like that's not even hard enough to be a diss.
It's not.
It's like a sneak. I get it. It's like a sneak diss, but like, is there more context?
I mean, she has been performed. There's a couple things. I could go with context, and I also could go with history. Context would be, of course, the horse line. A lot of people make like apparently Drake was saying something about Meg during like the whole her Lost album. So I played one track, okay, heard enough. She had 10, but she can't rap. And then Meg got into that and spoke about it on Twitter. You already know Nicki and Drake, they part of the same camp, so she gonna ride with the shits too. Also, historically, Nicki's been historically known to sit there and poke at a lot of the younger female talent. Lotto being an example, Meg being an example from before, but now that's being rehashed. Cardi, just to name a few. You know what I'm saying? She tried that shit with Remy Ma. She had to backtrack all the way the fuck up. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to she.
So yeah, she historically has a history of poking at like younger, fresher talent. So with that in mind, with all that in mind, how do you think this label's gonna do?
Badly.
Oh, damn.
Talent can't create young talent. She's just going to use them and ruin them. They're going to wind up like Gutta Gutta and Mac Main. All them people on Young Money that nobody ever heard about again.
Not facts.
I don't know. Like, she's gonna have a bad track record. I think that she'll have one breakout star and just mold that person, and that person would be blessed because they'll be getting all her time, her features, and her extended talent. But I don't know if she has it in her to mold multiple people. I don't see her being like a P. Diddy or Timbaland or anything like that.
Well, hopefully she hires A&Rs for that. But I see it going the route of her pushing these artists out, jumping on their songs, charging them on the back end to be on their songs through their things, them being angry, but also the songs not being good enough to break the zeitgeist, so not mattering anyway, because nobody's going to make any money, because we already don't know who they are.
Well, that's where payola comes in for the radio again. So hey, and we know that her career was mostly built on that.
Listen, at the end of the day, I do want to wish her like a lot of success in this shit because it's not easy trying to put together like a whole label. You know what I'm saying? Do I think she could cultivate young, fresh talent to be the best version of themselves they could be each and every day? Fuck no. Do I think she could put the right people around her artists to be the best versions of themselves they could be at each and every day? Of course. I believe in that same complex.
But is she gonna? Who knows if she's gonna do that? Well, yeah, you can't do everything, so you need people. So go on.
Yeah, like you can't. Like apparently there's a person that's working with her. Longtime friend of Conan in the Complex, a longtime friend of the lyricist Patty Lauren, also known as Patty Duke, will be A&R of Minaj's label, who also includes the people I mentioned earlier.
Got it.
Apparently she spoke on the diversity of her artists, saying, quote, "Don't think my label is just rap or black or anything. We got some other genres of music," unquote. So she's putting people in the vicinity to get the best out of her talent. Now, what she's gonna do with that, I don't know. To be honest with you, but I am looking forward to seeing what comes out of that. And the final topic for the premiere news, Tyler Perry is coming out. There's word that Tyler Perry and Byron Allen are in talks of buying BET outright. What are your thoughts about BET potentially becoming black-owned yet again?
The fact that we have to say a sentence like "black-owned yet again" is fucking hilarious. It's BET. The shit is. How did we fuck this up?
Well, we had initially BET was black-owned, and you could tell by like the programming, everything about it gave culture. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And from Rap City to Video Soul to Planet Groove, to Comic View, like all that shit. Like old BET was and always will be like classic shit, honestly. And then they got bought by Viacom. And you know what that means to sit there and get bought up by Viacom. All those networks are looking the same. You know what I'm saying? There's reality shows, people twerking it up, being politically correct, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about issues that only benefits the people the advertisers in the networks. So to sit there and see it potentially become black owned again is really good. Now the question now becomes, what is it going to be? Because you got Tyler Perry and Byron Allen hosting it. So it could be it could come back as part of the glory days of BET. Or you could just be getting a whole bunch of Medea movies and Tyler Perry shows and then updates of Weather Channel shit.
Sans, I was just gonna say that, bro. You took the words out of my mouth. Like I like some of Tyler Perry stuff, but not all. So I don't know. Like I'll be tuned in, but it's pick and choose with the shows. Like he has some shows and then he have others, but we'll see what he has to come to, because this give him room. This give him an official stamp to produce so much more shows for the network. He could have like 24-hour Tyler Perry network with bunch of new content every week and new movies and new shows and specials. So I don't know, the formula. I feel like the formula is just going to be 24-hour Tyler Perry, and
not mostly Tyler Perry already.
Well, it is
because they keep.
It is between Sisters and Bro and the other shows he out there, like House of Pain and Assisted Living and Ruthless. But yeah,
and don't forget all the Medea movies that be coming on during the weekend.
Mm-hmm. Well, he branched out. He don't only do Medea, but he has other shit too.
No, I'm saying
he's already Medea movies.
Yeah, of course.
Like, let's be real. We're not gonna act like they don't be showing like Medea's Family Reunion like every other week on BET. You know,
They certainly do, bro. But
we're not gonna act like that don't happen.
so does that mean that we'll be seeing less of the original BET content once the takeover happens and
that depends.
Tyler Perry TV supposedly?
I mean, that depends. Niggas said the same shit about Stars when 50 Cent was working with them. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying, you still got a lot of decent shows up there that 50 can do. So there could be very well a chance where you could see some original content there that's not Tyler Perry related. So I'm happy to see what that holds. And then I'll save my judgment for.
I mean, he's been growing the channel so far with the past few years with Sisters and Bruh. So I feel like it's gonna be a good move. Well, it's already a good move already, pre-done. This is just an official stamp, so he could literally do what he wants more.
Well, let me ask you a question, right? For those who don't know, when Tyler Perry bought a stake in OWN, did you see a lot of Tyler Perry created shows there? Like out of a range of like 0 to like 100%, what percentage would you say OWN had a lot of Tyler Perry related shows?
Well, from what I remember, because I don't think I was watching OWN the whole time. I know the Have and Have Nots was a big hit, and If Loving You Was Wrong was a big hit, and they had that show. They had another show on there that was a sitcom, but didn't last, with Marcus and what's her name?
Asha.
Yeah. So it's gonna be like, I would say like 30%. It wasn't like maybe 30, 40 or 50. It wasn't a huge stake. But the show got it was like a 40%. So
I don't know. I just feel like I believe that they're gonna put something out there. At the end of the day, no matter if it's Tyler Perry shows or original new content, I still feel that.
But I feel like with this being the announcement, they're basically giving him creative control over everything. So I don't really foresee
the network.
I'm saying he gave the network, so I don't really foresee anything else other than Tyler Perry production going forward.
Well, that remains to be seen. Keep in mind, this is still all like alleged. We're still waiting. Like, Viacom might be like, you know what? Nah, we not letting BET go. We're a conglomerate. Fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So,
how you feel, Chief?
I feel like it kind of won't. It might, but it won't. I don't see it changing too much of the programming on BET, other than maybe getting more original programming. Because other than Tyler Perry shows, BET has been reruns for years. Has no destination viewing. I don't know why it got like that. We used to have shit to watch on BET, boy.
That is facts.
Yeah. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, people used to come home and rush home to catch 106.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was part of the culture. 106. What was it? It was.
I remember the Squad.
It was Rap City, 106, and then Planet Groove.
Oh yeah, we had a whole lineup for it.
And then Donnie, who was it? Donnie Simpson was on the late shit before Comic View hit. Like that was a shit. Like BC had shows that made people watch the network all fucking day. You feel me?
Right.
So you stay home from school. You're staying from school. You're watching BC, boy.
That's really it. If you're not watching like local shit. So my thing is this: are they going to get back to that? Time will remain, but I think it'll definitely.
I don't know. I don't foresee it. I foresee a whole different formula with Tyler Perry taking over the stamp of it.
that remains to be seen.
But we'll see how it goes, I guess.
Yeah.
You can only predict, you know? We'll see.
All right, so getting that right there, we're gonna cut that short. Right, that right there was Premiere News, and like I said before, if you're enjoying what you're hearing right now, before we get into the main event, stop what you're doing, like the podcast, check out the other shows, the Mr. General Lifestyle Podcast, King Talk with Aaron Sands, the brand new Star Time Podcast with Roddy Rod, The Bridge with Long Live the Chief, Tribal Chief Malimal, coming soon. Make sure you check out all of that, all of those shows. Like the podcast, of course, check out Premier Boyz Podcast. Like and share with everybody you know. And with that, we are getting into the main event.
The main event.
Main event topic time. We talk. You already know what it is. You see the thumbnail. You see the title, you already know what it is. We talking about Chris Rock and his new special, Selective Outrage. And man, he was trying to talk some shit. Mainly he was talking about everybody, as you know, everybody was waiting for him to talk for his piece, to talk about the Will Smith situation. You know what I'm saying? Netflix had it on live. They had a whole situation where, you know, they had like a pregame, the show, the postgame. Chris Rock was in LA, did the show, kind of killed it, but he definitely touched on that Will Smith shit, which was I would say the highlight of the evening. Fellas, what's your thoughts? Talking.
We talked about it like earlier today. I was like, okay, let me check it out, because I heard mixed reviews. I hate seeing stuff on Twitter because I feel like every time something happens with somebody, all of a sudden now, oh, he was never funny. Chris Rock is funny as hell.
Nah, facts.
Niggas laugh at Chris Rock. Here's how much niggas laugh at Chris Rock. This special we watched, Chris Rock went to Baltimore, aka hometown of Jada Pinkett Smith, and made her own people laugh at jokes about her and her husband. And not even veiled jokes. Those were mean jokes. Those were when he got to his little part, he was mad. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they lapped it up and paid to fucking be there. We're not gonna talk like he's not funny. We're gonna talk about exactly what he talked about, selective fucking outrage. People like to fake like they're mad about stuff instead of just kind of see a balanced overall view of what's going on.
Damn,
Roddy, what you got?
Man, he went the fuck in on Jada, Will, the MJ, the R. Kelly joke went over the head of a lot of people. Like, come on, you can't compare Michael and R. Kelly, bro. Come on, son. That shit really got a lot of people offended. Even Michael Jackson's nephew, TJ, was like, keep my uncle's name out your fucking mouth. It took me back to what the fuck happened at the Oscars Part 2. I'm like, damn, Chris at it again.
That's what I'm saying. People just need to let these two men hash it out. Like
the whole thing with Snoop, Joe, the whole Jay-Z and Beyonce going off for a few minutes, and he's saying he don't want a mad rapper mad at him.
Oh, yeah.
At the end of it, just to make people know that he's just talking light about them, because it's freedom of speech, but he gotta watch what the hell he say. Come on. The whole Emancipation joke with the movie.
You want just for him to get whipped?
Wait.
Yeah. The Meghan Markle stuff. Come on. I don't know why he said that, because Meghan Markle's over here trying to sue freaking South Park for what they did to her.
See, and that right there is the problem. That right there.
That's why he's talking about this.
Yeah, this proves not only Chris Rock's point, but also Dave Chappelle's point The problem with people, right,
Mm-hmm.
is that there's a problem. I'm gonna say that again for the niggas, the GED niggas in the
Pay
back.
for the niggas in the back.
The GED niggas in the back. Real quick.
The GD niggas.
The problem with people nowadays is that there's a problem. And as long as there's a problem, you're gonna, and this comes, and I don't mean to get political, but fuck it, I'm already here. Oh shit. A lot of this shit comes from the left too. As long as there's a problem, there's outrage. Somebody like, oh, there's a problem, somebody gotta get canceled. Not, oh, there's a problem, let's find a way to solve it so we can be better. You know what I'm saying? It like the fact that people are coming, that people are, you know, mad at Chris Rock about what he said about Meghan Markle. I mean,
Mad at him about what he said at Meg. What? I didn't hear that he was mad at him. How the fuck?
because he was talking about how Meghan Markle didn't know that the royal family was racist when they invented colonialism.
You know, when I said that, when he said that, I laughed because I'm like,
That's a fact.
they are.
That's a fact. They took everything from Africa, and then now you're over there crying racism. I'm like, bro, they're practically like the Babe Ruth of that shit. You feel me? So, bro, like, for you to be upset about it, it's not the fact that they're upset that it's true, because it's been true. They're upset at the fact that it's been said on a spot where people should just come there and mindlessly laugh at shit. Not make you think. See, the problem with people nowadays is that comedians are not built to make you think and make you laugh. They're just there to make you laugh. That's why a lot of these new social media comedians, they've been getting, you know what I'm saying? They've been getting a lot of clout because all they gotta do is make you laugh. They don't gotta have thought-provoking jokes. You know what I'm saying?
It definitely don't.
You don't gotta have a big brain to tell big jokes. That's why people, you know, revere Dave Chappelle. That's why people revere George Carlin, Richard Pryor, because when they said shit, they made you laugh, but they also spoke some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I had people come to me talking about like, yo, Aaron, like that Chris Rock shit was mid. I'm like, bro, that just might be Chris Rock jokes going over your head, because honestly, you can't. What can I compare this to without being a dick? You can't say Selective Outrage was mid, but then like 444.
Wait, what?
How the hell?
I'm gonna say it again for the GD niggas in the back. You can't say Selective Outrage is mid and then you like 444 by Jay-Z. I'm gonna tell you why. In Selective Outrage, Chris Rock was doing grown man jokes, talking about real shit. You know what I'm saying? You compare that to one of his biggest stand-ups, Bigger and Blacker, right? Chris Rock and Bigger and Blacker, Chris Rock was just roasting niggas for like 60 to 75 minutes. You know what I'm saying? He was just roasting niggas. You know? Which is funny still, but it wasn't like on some thought-provoking shit. You know what I'm saying? You just there for the laughs. There's nothing wrong with that. But Selective Outrage, yeah, it was funny, but also it was some thought-provoking shit. Just facts. So I would kind of say, would y'all say that was like grown man comedy, or would y'all say that was just shits and giggles?
I feel like it was grown man comedy. Like, it was like, was it his best stand-up ever? No.
No.
Not at all. I think that would have to go to the one he did in Johannesburg or Never Scared.
But you talking about that the 3 City tour shit.
Yeah. That was cool.
I like Bigger and Blacker though. That's my shit.
Bigger and Black was dope. Yeah.
That shit was funny as hell. But nah, like you look at 444, right? That's not Jay-Z big pimping bars. That's Jay-Z grown man just got his wife back from having a threesome without her name on it and a few kids bars. You feel me?
Right.
So that's why, going back to my point, that's grown man comedy just as much as that's Jay-Z grown man bars, right? You can't, you can't like one and then be like, oh, the other one's mid. Especially when you're talking about the whole Will Smith situation. People were saying, oh, he waited too long. Oh, he sounded like a bitch. I'm like, bro, think about it like this. Roddy.
Yeah.
If you had Thanksgiving dinner at your house and you stream that shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
You stream that shit on IG. And for some luck of the draw, that stream currently has 10K viewers. 10,000 people watching your family eat Thanksgiving dinner, right?
Right.
I come to your house, right?
Yeah.
No plate, no dessert, not even a head of cabbage, right?
Mm-hmm.
I come to your house and I promptly smack the shit out of you, right? And then I leave, right?
Mm-hmm.
Would you still feel a way about that a year later?
Of course. Of course. That shit.
Your whole family's there and you're streaming to 10,000 people. I come to the house, I smack the shit out you. You still wouldn't feel away a year later?
That's pure embarrassment, my boy. Yeah, of course. He has every right to feel like this a year later. That's why he said, Suge Smith. And I laughed at that when he said that.
Because here it is. Like, my thing is this. The same people who were sitting there saying that, oh, like he handled that shit, like he handled that shit properly, is the same people that's now currently saying, oh, he's handling like a bitch for talking about it. Nah, fuck that. If Netflix is paying you a big fucking bag, right, to talk about this shit.
Right there, talk about it, Sam. Because this is the shit that got me. Talk about it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think I said this earlier. I'll quote myself because I ain't above it.
And they edited out the freaking part too, I heard.
Yo, yes! They edited out that whole Will Smith part. Because
somebody on YouTube probably posted it up right now.
Oh yeah, it's definitely up there. But I said it before. Like, bro got called a bitch, right? For not pulling up on him, right? Same people that's calling him a bitch for him not pulling up on Will during the show, after the show, or whatever, is the same people that's calling him a bitch and saying he came off like a bitch in the show. Like, you can't win from losing, honestly. So why not just go get your bread, get paid, and then do what you gotta do?
But don't
give a fuck about what these people going to think, because in the same situation, they probably wouldn't have handled it as well as he did. They probably wouldn't have came off on a bag and been able to do what he do and sit there and get paid to do that at the same time. Some of y'all still got to clock in the fucking work. I do too. But I ain't the ones that's making asinine ass statements like that. So work that out with whoever you subscribe, whatever religion y'all subscribe to.
Like, that's the thing. Like, I think he knew he wasn't going to win for losing. He knows himself. He's not like the toughest guy. He's the guy that can get beat up, not the guy that's doing a lot of the beating up. Like, but he know he could talk some shit. That's what he did. He said, nope, I'm gonna wait till they feed in to hear me talk about it. Sell them me talking some shit. And that's gonna be my win. The fact that this man slapped the shit out of me and I came back and talked more shit. Like, people say that's a bitch shit. Maybe, I don't know. For me, it's the shit that puts him in the best lane. He responded to the shit exactly how he wanted to respond to the shit. And if you can do that, you're always going to be in the best lane. Fuck what everybody else is talking about. That's emotional control that got him whatever bag. Netflix throws out bags for these specials.
That's a
Donnell Rollins said that Chris Rock is now even after doing the special.
It's not what?
Even. It's now they're even.
Well,
that's what he said.
Yeah, they are even. You know what I'm saying? The fact that you could sit there and talk so much shit, you know what I'm saying? After coming back from a situation like that, like, I can say right now, Chris Rock's up right now. He's more up than Will Smith right now. Because Will Smith spent the whole year trying to rehash his image and do all those things. And the one thing that he needs to do to rehash his image, he has not done yet.
And what's that?
Leave that bald-headed hoe alone, bro. Get them kids, leave that bald-headed hoe alone.
Oh, damn
my
it,
God.
boy.
Did not.
Everybody's saying it.
They're married.
Oh, God damn. Oh, my God. Bro, everybody's saying it.
Sans, no. Because remember the last time? See, this is why Ken can't take the days off, right? Because we always wild out too much. Remember the last time we did this, and the ramifications. We had that bald guy that lost his case.
Oh yeah,
Remember?
that fucking loser. I know that.
You remember what happened?
I'm not even gonna mention his name.
We not. But you remember
Not
what happened?
important.
I remember him though. Yeah.
I think he currently owns us, right? Yeah, no. But,
Yeah, apparently he's like the secret owner of the Premier Boyz podcast and shit.
Hey, as long as we get the views, that's all that matters to me, boy.
but damn. But talk your shit.
Nah, yo, like that's the one thing. He tried to do a whole bunch of other shit. He got interviewed after his shorty cheated on him. You know what I'm saying? He had to sit there. He had to sit there and watch his daughter talking about, oh, mom's not happy. We need you, Tupac. Tupac been dead for over 40 years. You know what I'm saying? But your daughter's sitting there writing letters and melodies to heaven for this nigga. You feel me? Like, nah. Everybody
The disrespect, my boy.
Everybody out here calling
No, that shit's over the line. I would have. Ooh, nah.
I would put my daughter behind that shit, bro. You
Right,
ain't gonna-
that's there, boy.
No. That woman would have been away from my kids from behind that.
You know what I'm saying? Like she's your chick sitting there pulling out cameras in front of you, talking about, oh, this is why we need to do therapy. This is why we need to do table talk, and you begging her not to put the camera in your face because you have an image to uphold, which you do, honestly. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there lashing out at everybody. You bleeding on people who ain't hurt you. Bleeding on people who ain't cut you. And the one person who's been cutting you and been hurting you the whole time, you still with to this day. He hasn't learned a goddamn thing. That's why he's still a bitch. Chris Rock wasn't lying. The fuck?
Listen, the thing is, and I said this even when it happens, I don't agree with the action, but I understand the motivation. That nigga been in the game for 25 years. He is trying his best. That marriage is holding on by a really, really bent up paperclip. And that paperclip is Will Smith's dignity. If he ever realizes that his dignity looks like a fucked up paperclip and fixes himself, that marriage is through.
Bro, how do you throw a 40th birthday party, right? Or a 35th birthday party for your shorty? You spend the whole year planning it. You pull out all the stops. And think about it. It's not like a birthday party like we would plan. You know what I'm saying? We don't got like that type of money. But you have that. Say you have that type of money, right? And you throw this party. And she looks at you. And she says, nah, it's all right.
No, and that's iffy too. But she didn't do that. She told him it was a great display of his ego.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's even worse. Okay. Copy.
So she made it. She used that to make a critical, negative judgment on his behavior, even though his behavior was just out of desiring to adorn his wife. Listen, whether or not we think his marriage is bad, whether or not by all classical signs his marriage is bad, whether or not it's a subjective or objective thing, the fact of the matter is, he's the type of person that, like, when he says, I'm here, he here. I have learned from therapy that may not be the healthiest thing all the time, but I can appreciate the steadfastness.
Yeah, I mean, granted, I'm not saying, here's the thing, I'm not saying in any way you shouldn't stand up for your wife. You know what I'm saying? I stand up for my shorty every single chance I get. I'll smack a little kid for her. You know what I'm saying?
Knock that little nigga out.
No, for real, these little kids move like adults. All right.
This is one of those episodes.
if you don't smack the shit out of a kid, they will shoot you. So,
No.
y'all from, we from New York, we know.
That is a fact.
Don't smack the shit out of a little kid, they will spin the block and shoot you. So, you gotta put the hammer down on these little niggas first. But yeah, I'll smack a little kid for my shoulder. You feel me? I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But I'm doing that in a sense where my girl's returning that energy for me. I don't believe that, Morpheus over here is going to return that for Will. And before that,
Will back, boy.
Oh, by the way, before the alopecia police comes in and she got alopecia. Bro, do your research. How many people die from alopecia? Oh, I Holiday.
She didn't have that man back.
Huh?
She didn't have that man back.
She had what?
No, I'm saying they didn't have that man back.
Well, so her alopecia went away and came back? Did it go to the store? Like, what the fuck?
No, he said she didn't have that man's back.
Oh, yeah, she didn't. She definitely had that man's back.
Oh, no.
At all. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit was ass.
Crazy boy.
So, yeah, Chris Rock was absolutely 100% right in clapping back in the way he did. That shit, here's a callback, that shit was not corny at all.
It wasn't.
That shit was self-defense. That's
why Donald Rollins said they're even now.
Yeah, they good. Like, after this, we should...
Nobody talk about it.
Yeah, nobody talk about it. Nobody go through the book, you know what I'm saying? Nobody come back and lash out. I read an article in People where Will Smith's camp came out in response to the special, saying that was a disgraceful way to proceed.
Also,
Will Smith's camp. We can't do that, Will Smith's camp.
Damn, bro.
Shut the fuck up, Will Smith's camp. Let it rock. Let the world turn on Chris Rock himself, because nobody likes to see people stand too high up for themselves. And y'all, that'll balance y'all out. Y'all saying something will put y'all back in the negative. I promise you. Both of y'all look bad. So a year later, after this slap that we talked about, for like a month after that, it turns out shit was bad for all black people. Damn it.
One of the biggest stories in 2022.
Yeah. And that's the thing. So, and it goes to say, like, we can't go in these spaces and then do nigga shit.
But also, Chris Rock mentioned Drink Champs, and they didn't say that he was being a bitch. They never admitted. So Drink Champs got a shout out just from the freaking Netflix special, and they was happy about that. And more people going to stream Drink Champs.
And let's be real. Will Smith ain't pulled up to no damn Drink Champs and smacking the shit out of DJ Effin.
Or Nori.
Or damn sure ain't Nori. The fuck? Them niggas big enough, they'll beat his ass in there and then pour Henny on him.
What's all right?
And then clap it up afterwards. Talking about, hey!
That is a fact.
So, any last final thoughts on this topic before we raise up out of here?
One thing I want to say is, kudos to Chris Rock for handling how he's going to handle it. Niggas still going to think you a bitch because you ain't beat him up. Niggas going to think you bullying women. Like, people are finding the most outlandish shit to say about Chris Rock. After like 30 years of Chris Rock just being around, not doing shit to nobody, now he's a stalker. Now he's this. Now he's a coward. And maybe he do got a little thing for Jada. I don't know. But the nigga has done nothing but make offhanded jokes for 20 years. It's been a long time. All of this is for what? It didn't set us back, because I don't believe things set you back. Things just happen. But it didn't make, nobody came out of it looking good. Luckily for Chris Rock, he don't have to look that good because he's a comedian that says random shit.
Man, I hope this is the last time that they're mentioning this Chris Rock snap and this Will Smith thing. It's time time to move forward with life, and hopefully they don't try to bash him more for this special, because it's just like basically a answer back, a rebuttal to what happened last year. In his words, he's finally speaking out. That's all the special was supposed to do, and it did what it did. And that's all I got to say for my last words.
Well, I agree with Roddy on that point. The special did serve its purpose. At the end of the day, did it look bad for all parties involved? Yes, because Will Smith will resurrect his career. Chris Rock, even though he's standing up for himself, he's still being called a bitch just because.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Jada still out here looking like Frozone.
Damn
it.
it.
It's all bad. It's all bad. And us as people, we ain't learning shit, because at the end of the day, we still out here wanting people to condone violence on each other instead of trying to be able to help one another. So as a community, we ain't learn shit anyway. So yeah, this whole situation is a big L. And I honestly wish we take ourselves more seriously and take our image more seriously. Because it actually is funny, because we're getting close to his birthday now. The late great Kevin Samuels once said our image is worth everything. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, when you're smacking or getting smacked at the Oscars, or when you're not supporting your fellow folks and what they're doing, it's a bad look on the community as a whole. So yeah, the shit was funny. Yeah, we can make jokes about Jada looking like Debo's daughter, but at the end of the day, we gotta do better as a community. We seriously gotta do better.
Yeah, man, I agree with you.
But we ain't gonna figure it out on this episode because we are out of time. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to this edition of the Premier Boyz podcast. You already know. You can follow me, Aaron Sands, on Aaron Sands Premier on Instagram. Link in the description. King Talk Sands on Good Pods and Twitter. Link in the description. You already know what the vibes is. King Talk coming back soon, the final 5 episodes, and then we out for season 3. So you already know we gearing up for the last bit, and then we gone. So yeah, fellas, y'all already know what to do.
You got me, the Star Roddy Rod. Check me out on IG at the Star Roddy Rod. I ain't gonna tell you how to spell Star, but Roddy Rod's RODDYROD. Star Time. Out now.
Start time.
Out now. Only on Spotify, Podchaser, and Stitcher. First episode, The Awkward Adult, out now. Stream on those platforms. We still going. Next episode gonna be another week and a half. This will drop Wednesday, right? Yeah. Another week on a Monday. Usually on a Monday. Star Time premiere. You already know. You can catch me here, catch me there. Catch me on the Old School Show with Ken MrGentleman coming back in May. And yeah, subscribe to my show, check it out, share, like, get the word out.
And you know who I am, man. But if you don't, they call me Malimal. Long live the chief. So, first of all, what I want you to do, I want you to follow me on everything. They call me Malimal, TCM Malimal, MALIMAL, on everything. You can follow me on everything. We coming out with the bridge that is coming soon. I promise you. Hold on. We try to make it a different experience. I want to make it something special. So just hold on for me real quick, right? Hold on. Got a lot of stuff going on, but we coming. With that being said, I want to thank everybody for tuning in each and every week. I want to thank my brothers for being with me, sitting in these seats every week, getting this done. I want to thank Ken especially for doing a lot of that production work, a lot of it, all of the production work when it comes to a lot of these things. The promotion work, he does the background work so diligently, and I want to make sure that like I'd say thank you in a very public way before I die without saying it. So, with that being said, Premier Boys, let's wrap this thing up.
Alright, and also, because he's not here doesn't mean we don't push his shit either. You already know Ken Gentleman out here. You can follow him on Ken, aka Mr. That's KenMrGentleman on Twitter and Instagram. You already know what the vibes is. Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast. All seasons available now on all streaming platforms. I don't think he's on Spotify at the moment. I hope you can correct me while I'm doing this. Hopefully I don't fuck it up. Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents conversations about music with Ken Gentleman and Roddy Rod coming out. You already know. Check that out real quick. All seasons available now.
He's on Spotify.
He is on Spotify. My bad, bro. He is on Spotify, so check that out. Also, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents Date Night Talk with the one and only, the lovely and talented Vanna B. You already know. Check out all episodes for that. Date Night Talk Podcast. Also, Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast presents the Old School Show. You already know what it is. Check out all the episodes for that as well. Just because he ain't here doesn't mean we don't push your shit, bro. Love you. Coming Lifestyle presents. I'm out here sounding like Excalibur from AEW and shit.
That's a whole fact. I was like, who does he sound like to me?
Dude, Excalibur real quick. Mr. Lifestyle Podcast presents. Keep up on there and say thoughts, man. Well,
I couldn't have did it because I would have pulled the JR. I would have fucked it up.
Of course, you be safe fucking up Rampage, bro. How the fuck? You going for an hour?
WWE Rampage.
I'm like, no, nigga, that's Smack. Oh, stop watching SmackDown.
Not there no more. You haven't been there in years. Let it go.
Like, stop watching SmackDown. Last episode of SmackDown before you take Rampage. All right, fuck around and get it confused. It's your man's Aaron Sands. We out here.
Also, Roddy Rod.
Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast comes back on April 1st.
April Fools.
And it's your boy. Long live the chief. They call me Malimal. Somebody sign off for Ken.
And this is Ken the Gentleman. Follow. Yeah. Also, make sure you check out Mr. Gentleman Lifestyle Podcast returning April 1st. You already know what it is. But until then, we up out of here. Check us next week. Also, check out our question of the day on Instagram. Your favorite Biggie song. Let us know. We'll talk about it in the chat. But until then, we will see y'all next week.
Out.